Hi guys, welcome to the Star of Wands Tarot channel. Okay, so today I just wanted you guys to see your cards. I know I look beautiful, you know, always, all the days of my life, but I figured you guys like to see your cards today. I kind of want to just commune with spirit right now and bring you energy. Excuse me, and a reading straight from source where you guys don't have to really look at my face and hear me, but search from the message from spirit himself. So when it's being brought to you through me, you'd know it's from him. So you don't feel like I'm looking directly in your soul, you know? Hey. So let's discuss your success, your goals, your relationships. So love, money, progression, everything in that category and those categories. The answer at this time is what I'm hearing from spirit. Expect a powerful change, especially during this new moon season and all of the things that you've been manifesting mentally with the new moon and what you've been writing down or even just elaborating to your guardian angels, your ancestors, and God. Whatever's been your main focus, whatever is powerfully taking over your mind at this time. Show the world the real you. So there's no more holding back. Be as precious as you are. Be as stern as you are. Be as firm as you are. Be as successful as you are. Be a wise leader. Be a caring mother, caring father, caring person. Show the world the real you. I'm just clearing out my throat chakra with some water really quick, you guys. So at this time, you guys probably can't even still see those cards. So there we go. At this time, your commitment is being tested. Okay. So we're going to look into that. And you are good enough. Okay. A lot of you guys are going to be connecting to a whole different realm at this time. I wish I could say that properly, but my speech has been off during the retrograde. Happy wonderful Wednesday. Whose birthday is it so far? Oh, yours is being tested. So yeah, you guys just have to rock with me during this retrograde. I promise you, like, it's too early for me to be drinking. So y'all know I ain't got no drink in my cup. And my language, my speech, everything has been like slurred and a blur. I've been mixing up words. The retrograde got me like triggered. You know, I just been triggered. So, all right. So let's look into this. I definitely want to take a look at your commitment as being domestic. What does somebody divine domestic for me? Am I putting commitment and tested in together? Domestic. Your commitment is being domestic. Oh my gosh. And you are good enough. Okay. So if you're excuse me, expecting a powerful change could be in finances and your success and the goals that you're, like I said, elaborating on your guides and ancestors and God himself. The answers you need are coming. All right. As far as relating to success portion of the reading. When it comes to the relationship portion, I'm seeing that your commitment is being tested at this time. And if it is making you feel insecure or you're feeling less than, you normally feel about yourself, then you are good enough. So we're going to look into that. and show the world the real you. Okay, we've gotten this card all week on Facebook and on YouTube. Show the world the real you has been coming. Now this keeps flying out, so I'm going to take it. This is a Seven of Swords, not just because of Jagged, because I've used these cards before and it didn't come out the whole reading. So this is meant to come out, and I'm going to take it. Seven of Swords, which just means you are deceiving yourself or someone's deceiving you. I think you may be too hard on yourself at this time. Of course, there's a lot of jealous people around you that want to take from you instead of giving, life, love, prosperity, peace. They don't want to speak life into the situation. They don't want to speak prosperity situation. They don't want to encourage you. They damn for sure don't want to say too many things nice to you, or they don't want to say anything nice to you at all. This could be co-workers, colleagues, people that you're in love with, relatives, and immediate family and outer immediate family, okay? At this time, but all right, you are good enough anyway. Seeing through those type of people. Yeah, protect your energy for sure. Yep, I believe that we all, when you have divinity in you, you know how to be authentic. So I agree with you on that one. I'm sure there's a lot of people definitely authentic. So I'm trying to figure out why he's saying show the world the real you. But like you said, you don't put off the energy to everyone, just some people. And I think what he's saying is don't be ashamed of yourself if you do have to get out of character, because you have to believe that that is still part of you. So for instance, our authentic self may be, kind-hearted people, sweet, generous, want to fill people up with joy, make people smile, want to encourage people. But then there's another side of us that we protect, and that's the side that we're afraid to humiliate others because we don't want to seem humiliated while humiliating another spirit or soul that God created. And that comes from you being such a kind-hearted person. And I'm talking to everyone here that is afraid to stand up for themselves or stand up for someone else, or even speak up on something you're not allowing to happen. Or you are doing it, but you're good enough. So they're encouraging you to be strong in your personality trait. So that way, when someone does trigger you and you go off on them, it's okay to show the world the real you. It's okay to be that way because your majesty is not judging you accordingly to what you said or how you reacted. He's judging that person and what was their intentions to get that out of you. So you would be the innocent bystander that got put in something while someone else was in their distress. And your job was to retaliate, and your job was to defend yourself and your well-being, because your well-being matters most to God. Obviously, they've already, effed off their well-being, and they obviously don't care about what God thinks about their well-being. So even though that's still, your majesty's, child, whether they claim him or not, he'll deal with that person the way he deals with that person later. But you make sure you stay strong and secure in the things that you're saying and you're doing, because that's what you're supposed to do. Stand up for yourself. Show the world the real you. Is it Gaia? That thing said low battery. Hold on. All right. I haven't even gotten into the reading for real yet. We're still on the Oracle cards. In a minute, I'm going to pull you guys up to me, but I just feel like I just want to communion with God right now, you guys. Like me and him are like really close right now. So I'm going to stay in this energy. All right, Your Majesty. All of my heavenly angels that assist Your Majesty. Thank you. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. So now let's talk about success and the new beginning. And others of you, it may be commitment. I see commitment. I see new businesses, new homes, new cars. Okay. Everything new. All right. Even a reconciliation, it still starts brand new. You don't never really start from where you left. You don't pick up where you left off from when you fall in love with someone. You may think that you're doing that, but in actuality, it's new. You know, you guys may have been friends, long distance, or just, on dates a couple of times, may have had some physical attraction, and went on and did something physical, but you never landed into like, oh, let's move in together, let's roommate, and then become lovers. You never made it that far yet. So now I see that when it comes to the relationship aspect of the reading or portion of the reading, um, it's going to be new. So even when you see this person, you're going to feel like you met them all over again because now you guys are on a different whirlpool and wavelength. So you live together. Okay. Bottom line, move in together. You're on a different level of commitment, basically. So it's brand new. Ace of Pentacles. Now, moving on to success, I see that money is coming in for you guys. But right now, you're trying to focus on partnership because it seems like your partnership has everything to do with your finances. So it's like whatever you do, your next move that's going to be big, it's going to be grand, it's going to be a powerful change, involves the person you're in a relationship with. Okay. And if you feel like someone's being deceitful or someone's trying to harm you or someone's trying to hustle, you know, some type of energy, somebody trying to hustle you doesn't mean that they want your money. It could simply mean it's just a game that people play. Like it's just fun to manipulate people. It's fun to throw people off. It's fun to try to like hustle people out of their smile. You know what I mean? If somebody could steal your smile, you wouldn't even believe that there's people out there that would love to steal your smile. Okay? They would love to steal your smile. They would love to steal your children. They would love to steal the ring you got on your finger. They would love to steal the shirt you're wearing. They would love to steal the toenail polish that you got on your toe. There are people out there that just have a natural personality trait like that. And for those type of people, at this time, we're going to figure out what we're supposed to do with them people. Others of you may simply just be fighting off energy, trying to take your significant other or your love interest. So you're defending your honor. You're trying to make sure nobody comes and takes your love interest, or you're even trying to confirm if your love interest is trying to take something from you. Okay, per se. Like, what do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Let's look into let's look into the Queen of Wands. So if you're worried and you're stressed and you're having anxiety and you're not getting any sleep, it looks like our angel guides, right now I'm going to speak to my angel guides and what they're trying to tell me about your situation and what they've visited yours and ours and, and said, because they're definitely amongst each other. When you come in here, everyone's together, correct? Okay. So you have the decision to get out of a complex that leaves you in this worry or like wearisome spirit. I want to say worrisome and I'm going to say wearisome, whatever. In that type of spirit. So it's like you should never weary. You should never fall. You should never feel like you're going to stumble. You shouldn't feel like that. You shouldn't feel like someone's trying to drain you of your power. Somebody thinks you know something. Somebody wants to deplete your mind. It's like, what are you focused on? Somebody wants to know, like, what are you mainly focused on? My fucking life. What do you mean? Like, why is it any of your business what I'm focused on? And that it's like questions that these people amongst you have. It's like you need to forgive yourself for putting yourself in this situation. Forgive those people that are trying to worry about your intentions and, whatever. Forgive them because they know nothing. They know not how to get out of that energy like you do. So you pray for those people at this time, or you ask your majesty to protect you in this moment and also direct them in the direction they need to go in or change their focus. Ask your majesty. It feels like a lot of people, literally, you can say this. It feels like, I'm going to say it with you. It feels like there's a lot of people that want to know focus, and you send them on the direction that's either closer to you or just by allowing them to open up so they can do your will. Amen. As simple as that. And that's the intention that I would give you to say to these people, because it does look like you guys have people that are totally curious about your love life, curious about your finances, curious about how you're raising your children, curious to know about what church you go to, curious to know how you exercise. Like, I mean, it may not be a big deal if you're a leader, you know, and you're used to it, but it's offensive if they're doing it in a way where it's not to see you do well, but it's to just sit and sulk in jealousy or sit and sulk in misery. Like, then in that case, it's offensive. Don't sulk in my energy and you're miserable. You know, find your own energy to sulk in and be miserable in, you know? So God bless those people. And like I said, just pray for them. Okay. But moving forward, sparkles and unicorns on their ass. You know, I had Tina rolling last night, you guys, talking about that. That had me dying too. I was like, yo, where did my angels come up with this? They were saying, like, since childhood, I always try to like help people out and correct situations that needed to be correct until I became an adult, right? But at that time, it was funny because it was like the magic that I like withheld within me was nothing but like sparkles and glitter. Like I could just see myself with a wand and bippity boppity booing people and just like spraying like happiness and joy and candy and, you know, confetti and just all of that. Like that's what's in my soul. Like if you open my candy, okay, that's what you're gonna see in my soul. I bet you, because that's literally how loving I am. And I know a lot of you guys are like that. So, anyways, I just thought that was a cool, fun fact to share with you guys as you guys get to know me during these readings as well. We all get to know each other, right? I know so much about you already, so why not know things about me? Which means any direction you choose, it's going to be a part of who you are. Because when you get the star card, you know, describing your personality trait or how you're acting in a situation, it means that you're on your best behavior. Okay. But there's only so much that you are going to be able to take. And at some time, if you do need to make a decision to stand up for yourself, know that it looks positive on you. It doesn't look negative. It's like when you fight a positive with the negative, you get a positive. Okay. And if you fight a negative with the negative, you get a positive. So at the end of the day, it's like you are the positive outcome. Okay. And whoever can correct that for me, correct that. But that's what I mean to say. So I think I'm right. I think if you get a negative and a positive, you get a negative. Oh my God. Hilarious. Anyways, Page of Wands. Okay. So, I feel like at this time, you're a little upside down about taking action or moving, trying something new, working out, you know, you're not getting up, you feel unhealthy, you want to take baby steps, but you can't even take a baby step. You want to take a leap of faith, but you haven't made the decision to take a leap of faith. You know, you're afraid to give your all because you like, I may get hurt. You know, that could be in love about other things that are going on to where you may not be putting out your best performance at this time. Others of you, maybe because of children, why there's a holdup on you moving or stepping out or doing what you need to do, or maybe you need to be paying attention at a social event, has to do with school or sports or projects. You know, she may want to run for president. He may want to run for president. You know, he may have a goal to be valedictorian at the school because, May and June is when a lot of people graduate and we're already peeking into March. So you got April, May, and June, the last 3 months before you can clear up your grades, clear up any bad karma, fix, not bad karma, but bad, things you've done at school, clear your name, get yourself together before you can take a leap and be the last couple of things that you want to be known for in the last 3 months that you're wrapping it up. Okay. So school is a hard place to be. You know what I'm saying? People forget that school is set up like the world. So, you got your president, you got your government, you got your secretary, you got your treasurer. You know what I'm saying? You got your valedictorians, you got your hall monitors that watch the campus slash send you the, you know, this pink slips if you got to go see the dean, the principal. It's a lot going on in school. People just think you're just supposed to go for education. It's a lot going on at school, y'all. And it's a fun place to be. And it's supposed to be a safe place to be. So all I'm trying to say, at this time, I pray that God do cover all these schools. And that's already a worry and a burden on a human in itself, let alone the little itsy bitsy dramas that we got going on, especially if you have children. If you don't have children and you're in school, you're probably cracking up because you're like, I'm trying to get my parents to understand that, you know what I'm saying? And you could be in college, watching this and you still live with your parents, or even if you live in a dorm or you have your own place and you go to college, but your parents still participate in helping you with your extracurricular activities or with your school activities, like I said. So it's a big, huge shift right now during this retrograde energy and the new moon passing, and just a big, huge shift. We got a lot going on, okay? Last 3 months of school for our school attendance, okay? And for those that, are working and that don't have children and you're not in school, it's still the energy of the atmosphere, okay? So you may be having a harder time getting to work at this time because you're not being reminded, you know, by anything at this time because you don't have any children, you don't know what's going on except for TV, and you may not even watch that as much. So I'm here to tell you got to remember while you're driving to work, don't get so stressed out. It's okay to be angry. Like, I'm not going to tell you not be angry, but it's laugh at your anger. Laugh at yourself like, oh, I forgot. Like, this kid's got to go to school. It's the last 3 months. Parents is really hauling ass to get them there on time. They're trying to get perfect attendance. They maybe going to graduate with something. You know what I'm saying? You got to come on. You got to, it's competition right now. It's baseball season. It's gonna be traffic. It's gonna be traffic after 5. You're gonna be like, damn, I thought the traffic would die down. There's traffic after 5 in your city. Okay. Baseball season going on. You got basketball, you got football practice, you got a lot going on. Okay, especially for them all around sportsmen kids. You got water polo, coming up because that come up during the summer. After it don't stop. So don't think that the energy ain't gonna stop and you ain't gonna be on that retrograde on the edge. Oh my God, I'm just trying to get to work on time and just whatever. Kids outside playing hella late. You like, ain't they supposed to be in the house? Street lights came on. Well, they just got home from baseball practice, basketball practice, football practice, water polo, whatever they're doing. They just got home from their extracurricular activities. So they literally been at school all day, or they've literally been out all day to where when they got home, it's kind of like they didn't get a chance to enjoy the community friends, the people that's in the little cul-de-sac community you live in, people that's in the apartments you live in. They didn't get to enjoy their friends. So, now parents have been a little more lenient. Yes, it's 7 o'clock. It ain't got dark because, how time is now. And they outside till 9. And you like, I'm trying to sleep. I hear damn kids at 9 o'clock. Be patient. It's okay. 9 o'clock, they're going to go in the house. They're going to eat. They get home about 5:37. That's what I'm saying. They get home about 7. For others of them that are already doing practice, you may get home about 7:30, 8:30, varsity, JV, freshmen, them type of people. They may get home by 8:30. So they got about 30 minutes to kick it by the stairs and, chop it up. I'm painting a picture for y'all so y'all can understand the world doesn't just stop and evolve around the bullshit that people got their mind on and surrounding around you. Like, that's what I mean. When we said that prayer and we say, Your Majesty, I pray that the people that are focused on me so much that you guide their mind into a new direction. This is what is the outcome of what we just prayed for. Okay, so this is a very vague and precise where you can put your mind on. How about you think about all this stuff that's going on in the real world? These people have clouded their mind with dark clouds of just misery, like I said. But once you open up to how beautiful the world is and how the world is still progressing and how we're still moving, that's what the retrograde comes in to do. It comes in to hit you with some lightning and get your butt busy, get your butt moving, get your butt having more faith in God and your guardian angels and just life in general, having faith in the universe and how it produces and how it takes away. Just have faith in it. It's fine, you know. But a lot of us have been in the energy of sorrow because there's been so many deaths, especially tragic ones like Kobe Bryant and what is that? Who died before Kobe? Nipsey Hussle. Uh, all these people passing, actresses is passing away, and actors, you know. So, and then we blame ourselves for being desensitized because it's like some of us don't care when it happens, but then some of us get in a really deep depression and can't believe it's happening. Like then we start feeling like we're gonna die or something. Like, hey guys, wake up, okay? There's still life out there. All right, there's still participating. Uh, you know, people. You know, people getting paid. You know what I'm saying? There's coaches. There's referees. You know, I'm just saying, there's stuff going on. There's school teachers. Okay, there's still children. There's still life. Everyone, you know, God's not dead. He's still here. He's very much still alive. Things happen. Things happen. We don't question it. We just move forward. But don't allow yourself to be afraid and shy away from how beautiful life can be. And, you know, as I'm saying this to you guys, I'm actually saying this to myself because it was a point with all these shootings coming like back to back to back to back to back. I'm like, oh my God, like the devil is a liar. I was so scared to like continue to go to Walmart. But when I tell you I was scared as hell, like PTSD scared, like I was like, I needed to strap up, put a gun in my purse. I was like, you know what? I'm the type of child of God that I can say all of this to God. I be talking so much stuff like, man, I don't know what's going on in the world. You know, I be acting like I'm scared. I be acting like I ain't never gonna trust God again. That's how I be acting, y'all. That's ACTING, acting, bold with abbreviations. Okay, girl and guys, because I got my divine masculines here. I would literally go get up and go to that same damn Walmart that I know that there was a shooting at and don't be a lick of scared, but still be like slightly nervous. But then in the back of my mind, me and the kids already like have a plot and plan on how we're gonna escape or how we're gonna stop the killer. Like how we're gonna go towards the killer and I'm not gonna get shot and I'm gonna be protected by my angels and I'm gonna be that one person that save everybody and be on the news like I saved the Walmart. Like that's how I play with fire. So it's kind of like, okay, the devil's gonna creep up on me and do that to the news and do that to the world and make a person like me that loves God and trusts him and knows that I'm guarded and my kids are safe feel like I'm not safe. Okay, you're gonna try to do that? Guess what? I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you my strength. And then I still go to that same Walmart and be like, oh, it's nothing. You know, so even in my despair, even in my frightened little cocoon, I'm still a gangster. I still be like, fuck it, mask off. Let's go, kids. Even though I be nervous as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I be nervous. I'm somebody's mama. I ain't shit. My kids are my world. But I gotta remember that myself and my kids belong to God. Who did I think I was? Trying to hide from God. This is his world. This is his universe. I just need to step out there and trust him. And everything's gonna be okay. But you have to do that on a daily basis. Rejuvenate yourself on a daily basis. Remind yourself on a daily basis. Still be mindful. Think bad things do happen. Yes, they do. But how are you going to be a participant to solve it or to get out of it when it comes your way? Okay, that's how you learn how to live in the universe. Don't just give up and be depressed and miserable and sad. And that's how people want you, though. They want you unhealthy like that. That unhealthy shit makes them happy. Ooh, that unhealthy shit makes them happy. They can kiss your healthy ass. Shit. So yeah, y'all. Okay, so you got the Five of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Hierophant. Yeah. So those of you that were lacking the finances and you were stressed out and you were worried about it, don't worry. There was a bit of a holdup as to why you're not able to commit to a project. You might have made a business agreement or signed a contract, or like I said, you may have wanted to commit to a project, or a lot of you guys that want to commit to exercising, whatever this extracurricular thing is. I've been talking about extracurricular activities for quite some time now. So whatever this is, whether you want to join a band, I don't know, you guys have dreams. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever your dreams is, painting, okay, illustrating, writing, whatever it is, okay. You haven't been able to put the right finances into your project, and it's just on hold. So hold on to that. Okay, so almost like your majesty is telling you, hold on to that thought. I'm gonna get right back to you. Let me handle this, and let me, rearrange and move things out, to help you, assist you. Okay, but make sure you're also helping him and assisting him by rearranging. And okay, so this is how you get ready for God to bring you that blessing, whether it's in love, whether it's in putting your money into a project, or putting your money into somebody you want to get in a relationship with, a potential partner. Okay, so how you get ready for him is at this time, if you need a desk for your new extracurricular activity, get yourself a desk. Even if you got $15 and you're on Craigslist, or you're on OfferUp, or you're on Marketplace on Facebook, wherever you shop, okay, get yourself what you need to start building up your extracurricular activity. If you want to start working out, see if you can find the cheapest, that little jogging machine thing. What is that? Dang, I can't think of what it is. Y'all know I'm talking about. The running pad. I'm called a running pad because it's a running. You run on it, and it got a pad that just is a little belt, the running belt thing. Yeah. Put that in the comments. Yeah. So treadmill. Hey, there it is. So some of you guys may try to discover how you can buy your own treadmill for the low price, for the cheap price. Put it in your garage, put it in your house, start organizing your garage into a gym. Slowly but surely, if you already have the weights, organize your gym, and make it look clean. Okay, just so you can get your energy prepared to actually get in there. Make your garage look nice, make that extra room look nice, make that extra space where you got your gym equipment at look nice, in order for you to start feeling yourself again. Once you make it look nice, you're gonna walk past it and be like, ooh, my gym looks so good. I might as well just start working out. You go change your clothes and start working out. But if your gym looks disastered and your kids got stuff all in your gym, and you got clothes all on certain places, and everything just look clutterful, you ain't gonna want to exercise in there. Clean your shit out. Clean your shit out, man. Okay? So, said with love. Also, I'm just giving you guys like really small examples, but you guys know what I mean. So this is all just examples of what I mean on how to prepare yourself. Okay. Slowly but surely. Okay. If you're house shopping, apartment shopping, shoe shopping for your kids, because, like I said, it's sports season, they may need cleats. I forgot to say track, huh? They may need cleats. Your baby may need ballerina tutus. Your son may need basketball shoes, a baseball bat of his own to practice. Those little things, start picking up just as much as you can afford. Small things. Don't ever say you don't have enough, because you have enough and you are enough. So you got it. Sometimes it takes you to only have $98 in your account and buy your son an $8 baseball for him to just go outside and play catch until you can get him a $24 baseball bat. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it just takes that much to show. Give an inch, God will give you back plenty. Okay? So that's how that works. So here we have the Hierophant that came out, which means, committed. You show your commitment so you can be met where you stand. Okay? Show what you're committed to, what you want to commit to, so you can be met where you stand. All right? The Chariot. Yeah, a lot of you guys are moving forward. I want to know why the Page of Swords is here. Yeah, you're moving forward now. So it's okay for you guys and for all of us as humans. It's okay for human beings to have a lack of understanding sometimes, a lack of knowing. in some in cases, in some instance. It's okay. In all instance, to your majesty, in all instance, to your guardian angels and your ancestors, it's okay to not know or have a lack of understanding. Okay, thank you. So at this time, now that you know, just what you do with this information is what's going to make your majesty proud of you, and the angels and the ancestors are able going to catch, are going to be able to catch up and stay with you, even though, you know, they're ahead of the game, but you have to help yourself. There's only so much that on this wheel of life that we're on, they can do to assist us. But we have to show ourselves. We're here. We have a purpose. We got to get back to our power. This is our story. We were written in the book, you know, in the book of life. I'm so grateful. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm proud too, guys. I'm proud of each and every single one of you guys. And I love you personally as a friend and as someone that's in the energy with you. And I just pray that you continue to visit my channel and continue to restore your mind when it's needed. I pray to be more positive for you guys so that way you guys are able to vibe with me on this type of level. I cuss a lot, and that may alternate you guys to a different direction, but just know that I cuss out of passion, and I also cuss out of frustration because of the lack of understanding that some of you guys may have about what I can see someone is trying to do to you guys. So that's what kind of builds up that anger and that frustration, as if I was your little sister or your big sister or your mother or your aunt, you know, or your grandmother. Like, I would be so upset if I could see someone coming to harm you or trying to harm you, and you don't deserve that because I see how pure of a person you are. So it does frustrate me sometimes, and it makes me cuss a lot. Okay. And I may throw a couple of jokes to be sarcastic and laugh with you guys to just make you smile about the pain that you're going through until you're able to come out of it. And then I could be more sincere, which means, like, if we were doing a personal reading, I'm way more sincere. I definitely don't cuss as much. So I just want you guys to know that. But on here, it's just so many people here. Even your enemies can be watching. So that's why I clown around and hope that you catch what you can and leave what you can't there for the enemy. You know, everybody has YouTube. So it's simple for them to be stalking who you talk to, who's your friends. You know how that goes, you guys. So yeah. I do see success here. I see that you guys are going to be offering a lot of your time and energy to people at this time, being more gracious, being more understanding. Now that you've gotten the word, you're going to be able to spread the word and help people come out of what you now know how to come out of. And I'm grateful for that. So the Page of Swords, I think I had already said, meant lack of understanding at this time. And others of you could be a mother of a air sign child. So a birthday may have just passed for an air sign child, or it could be coming up soon in June. You could also have someone in your energy that is younger than you that may need your assistance at this time. So be mindful of that, you guys. And in question about a move, it looks like some of you guys are going to be moving towards a direction where you could be closer to someone who needs you or to a group of people who need you. I see that there's going to be an ending of some sort, okay, where you're going to be getting your independence. When you do discover your independence, for others of you, remember, it doesn't have anything to do with the relationship. Your independence can be just releasing yourself from a company or releasing yourself from certain family members and finding your own soul tribe. Okay, just kind of gaining your independence, exploring. You could be leaving your mother and father's house for the very first time, and you're an adult and you're in need of discovering your independence. Okay, you need to figure out who you are, and it's almost like, who can you partner with to discover who you are? You know, you have excellency written on you, but you were being hindered with living with your parents or living with aunts, living with uncles, living with relatives, living with even roommates, that you've known 25 years, you know what I'm saying? And then you and these roommates split ways, and then you found a whole new group of friends, and now you are joining your soul tribe, so gaining your independence, okay? So however that resonates for majority of you, even ending friendships, okay? Or separating from a codependent friendship or codependent sister-in-law, brother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? Codependent energy. You're kind of releasing yourself off of that and gaining your independence. That way you can learn, teach me how to love, show me a way to surrender my heart, teach me how to love. Okay? Mama told me that the real definition of a man was to never cry, work till you die, have to provide. So, anyways, yep, and it's time to celebrate. It's a time of joy. It's a time of peace. It's a time of happiness. It's a time of love. I see a bright um, new chapter confirming finances, surrounding finances. Okay, new job. You're just going in a new direction. All right. So if any of you guys ask anything that has to do with your success or your goals, I see a bright future for you. Go ahead. All right. So that's that. Yeah. I love you all, and that's what I have here. I can look into a different essence for you really quick. I mean, I don't mind making the reading an hour long. I mean, hopefully it didn't buffer and you guys didn't lose me. Hey, MJ. Where to you, Dad? Active forever. All right. Now that, okay, guys. Now that I got all that positive information out, I just want to continue the reading for anyone that is still here. Excuse me? Okay, well, there's tacos. Okay, but you're not hungry, baby. Well, there's no more chicken, so sit down. I'm at work. I can feed you in just a second if you just give me a minute. Eat it. All right, so what you needed to know, or what you were in questioning, yeah, the Six of Pentacles. So it could be a relationship, or it could be your next step with your partnership. So some of you guys is like, for the love of money, gotta get that money, babe. Others of you guys are expecting to move in with someone, and you can't wait till they are able to come home to you and see you every day. Or this is how someone feels about you. Someone feels like they can't wait to live with you and come home to see you every day. Yeah, we can look into how your person's feeling. Someone secretly desires to have you come and sweep them off their feet, live with you, love you, partner with you. This person wishes that they can manifest something very fast that will lead them in a direction where they don't have to work anymore. They don't have to be around certain people that they don't want to be around anymore. Okay. It's almost like for some of you guys that are dating someone that's incarcerated, or if some of you guys are dating someone that has made a contract agreement to stay a part of a lease that requires them to be there 12 months, or if someone made a contract agreement to sign with a job, or some type of entrepreneuring business where they can't just break the contract until the contract is over. If some of you guys are dating a celebrity that wants to get out of the game to commit to you and stop being so powerful and beautiful and famous, and you're waiting on that, at this time, they just want to manifest something so grand that they can retire. There's people that are ready to retire. And I feel like that's what's in a lot of you guys' hopes, fears, and dreams. That's how the other person feels, and I'm sure that's probably a little bit how you feel. It's a little frustrating though, because you do have lurking energy where people are spying, people are convincing this person that if there is a breakup, like there's someone with the energy of like destroyer. Someone's a destroyer, or they have the type of mood where they feel like they're so deceptive, and they are so jealous, and they're so unhappy that if you express how much love you have for your person, or if your person expresses how much love they have for you, they're afraid that someone's going to try to like pull you guys apart, because you guys have witnessed someone trying to destroy you guys' commitment before. And why would anybody have those intentions? Unfortunately, I like literally, I couldn't even explain it. So, excuse me. A lot of you guys, I feel like, don't know that your partner feels like you're going to break up with them because maybe they weren't the best of lover to you, and they enjoyed having mistress on the side, or even just loyal companions. So, like, if you were dating a male and your male had loyal companions but also had mistress, it was kind of like, well, where do you fit in? Like, if I can't even be a loyal companion to you, or if I can't even be a mistress to you, like, you definitely don't want to have me as a wife, or, whatever. Where do I fit in? So they left you out in the cold. Um, or you may have done this to a man if you're a female. A man may have felt this way about you. Sorry guys, my boobs. Anyway. The Wheel of Fortune here has already shifted in a direction where this person has knowledge and knowing that you are the one that they want to be with for the rest of their life. So they feel fortunate. They're very grateful for you. Um, but they don't know the secret in the tarot is that you will be manifesting something. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, you will be manifesting something. So just remember to avoid blockages at this time. Make precise decisions. Make clear intentions on where you want to go and how you're going to get there. Don't worry yourself about the outcome. Just know that you do have a future, regardless of how people make you feel. If people make you feel broke, or people make you feel less than, okay? And you may be broken because of insecure, miserable people that made you feel broken. Um, but it's going to be a time where they will reap their karma, and you will reap your good karma. All right. So at this time, like I said, for some of you guys literally have like a good 3 months, like the children that are graduating from school. Everyone's graduating from Heavenly Matters. Okay. And so at this time, It's hard to say goodbye, it's sad to say goodbye, but it's also painful to say hello. It is. You guys remember the first time you had to go to school and say your name in front of the class? Painful to say hello, like, dang, I don't want to tell them my damn fucking name and all this shit. Even when you're an extroverted person, it's still painful to like have to stand up there and like be yourself and like, what if I mess up? You know, it's a little nerve wracking. So just remember that same energy you were in when you came, and now when you leave, you don't have to be sad to say goodbye. Just know that you're going to be getting rid of all of that anxiety. You'll no longer be in that anxiety. You'll be able to be free from misery. Free from misery. Like, I'm not saying that high school for kids is miserable, because it's not. It's not a miserable thing to be in school, but there was a lot of things that you had to be aware of. Oh, you can't walk a certain way because you're going to get clowned. You can't carry your backpack a certain way because someone's going to say something about that. Oh, if your shoes untied, by golly, someone's going to say something about that. Like, you had to be on your P's and Q's 24/7 if you wanted to have a certain type of status. You know what I'm saying? In school. So it's like, it's not over. Even when you're at work, you know, you're trying to keep a certain status quo. So everything is intense, it's stressed, it's just like, yo, like, you know, even when you become adult, you would think that you know how to handle that situation better. But did you really? You know why I think I don't have a lot of subscribers, you guys? Because I think the way that I talk is just like a Taurus. They be like, get to the goddamn point. You so damn slow. Hurry up. Shit, say the shit quick. Use all the metaphors and then get to the damn point. I'm a Taurus, so sometimes I come off like a Taurus. It takes me a long time to get to what I'm trying to say. Not because I don't already have it in my mind what I'm trying to say. It's just that sometimes people that cling to Taurus readers mostly that talk like I talk would be the younger generation. Like, I know I hang out with one of the deities named Lilith. And I know that she's like, I know from my godmother that she's like one of the ones that work with youth a lot. So I think I have that same kind of spirit where it's like, I'm a rebel, I'm naughty, I'm crazy, I'm feisty. People don't like me, but then people love me and they hate that they love me. And it's like, when I think about it, I'm the one that has like probably a lot of youth that watch me. But then, you know, it is what it is. Everybody need love. Everybody do. Shoot. But then I have a lot of adults too, and then the ones that are like 30 and up, you know, 25 and up, or even 20 and up, um, they really get it. I know for sure that the 30 and up class get it because they have good listening skills. They've already been through the storm to know what it's like not to receive a message from not listening. So my 30 and up crew, they be in here sometimes, and you guys are very, very intuitive listeners, and I love that about you guys. You guys listen. You'll stay the whole reading. You get it. You don't question what I'm saying. I never get a phone call and say, "What did you mean?" I always get like if it's a what did you mean? It's a phone call like, "What did you mean? Let me see if you know what you talking about, baby." Because you know I'm young, so they still like, "Oh, girl, yeah, you be on point," and they start laughing because it's fun. It's fun to hear someone exploit your life on camera and then don't know anything about you or what you're going through at that time. So that's exciting, especially for older people. They love it. But for my younger class, yeah, I hope that I talk in a way where, like, you know, take notes, shoot, get your information, baby, because this is the new millennium. It's happening. It's happening. Take it for what it is, you know. Um, like I said, I'm reminding even the new millennium. Maybe some of you guys as parents can share light on some of your teenage children about what's going on from my readings, you know? Remind them, you know, when life gets rough and you turn 19 and 20 and you get in that little desert period of life. Everyone has a desert period. When you're walking through the desert and you don't know if you're going to make it to the other side, you're dying of thirst, you're dying of hunger. But at some point, you're going to make it to the other end, and there's going to be, you know, God or, you know, angelic guides or even just spiritual, actual human beings that love you that are going to greet you with food and greet you with all the water and replenishing fluids you need to restore your mind, body, and soul after you went through that desert period. So when you tell them that, you just have to remind them about what I had said earlier about, like, that desert period is when you're trying to drive to work and you're forgetting all about your past, things that you had to do that you went through. I remember being in the car with my mom, and on our way to school, it was traffic, and my mom be freaking out, and then I'd be freaking out, but then the people really would be freaking out that didn't have kids or whatever. So I just used to look at everybody in the traffic. Like, I had such a peripheral vision. I didn't just stop at, like, I'm in the car. I wasn't just in the car with my mom. I've always had a vision out the car. Like, it was always outer body with me. And had I known then what I know now that I'm gifted, that would have been incredible. But, like, it was always like peripheral. I seen the whole freeway. I seen everything around me. Not because I had to turn my whole head. It was just like, while I'm sitting in the car right here with my mom, that little glass and the glasses that are in the car, my peripheral vision, I see the whole world. Like, I always drove to school like that. I could see the whole city with me just sitting like this. I was never in my body. I was always out of my body. So the minute I got to school, I was already out of my body because I just be in my element. That was my element. Outer body was my element. And I just be already ready. Like, I'd be excited and happy. Like, the whole day is going to be beautiful. And everybody's looking like, we're only like here right now. Like, this fucking test is not going to be beautiful. I'm excited about the test. I'm excited about everything. I'm like, the whole day is going to be beautiful. The whole day, guys. The whole day we're going to be alive. Like, the whole day we're going to make it through high school. Like, a fucking majority of us in our class is graduating. Like, the whole day. Like, that's how I would be. I was always out of body. Super extremely excited. So with that being said, I said all that to pretty much say what again? Yeah. Keep an open mind, stay outer body, stay extroverted, stay clear headed. I miss being like that. I pray that God brings me all of those gifts back because I think I strayed away when I went through my desert period. I still have those gifts, but I miss it. Like, I used to do it where it was unapologetic. I was like, what? Like, I'm happy. Like, guys, I already see the future. I've seen, like, us walking past the graduation stage already. I've seen the future. But you can't tell people, like, stuff like that because, at the time, you're going to look like, I heard Lulu, my love, whatever her name is. I like Lulu, though. Lulu. That's it. That's all I know you by, Lulu, girl. She had said the other day, I watched her reading for water signs, and she was saying, they'll put you in a straitjacket. I was rolling. I said, she ain't never lied, honey. But yeah, they'll put you in a straitjacket if you don't. I mean, if you tell people that, like, at that young age, it was a good thing that God never showed me I was psychic, or He never showed me that I was actually having an out of body experience, and I was always connected in the 4D and the 5D. I was in a whole nother dimension to where, like, the clarity was there because I had angels that talked to me 24/7, but they talked to me spiritually, so I wouldn't clairvoyantly hear them. I would physically feel them, like, in my soul and in my spirit. So everything I did was like, it was never on accident. You know what I'm saying? I went through life. I wasn't even clumsy in high school because of that, because I just always kind of like had the spidey senses. You know what I'm saying? That's how I knew, like, even when I would meet my enemy, not bragging or boasting, but even when I would meet my enemy or someone that was against it, I wanted to fight, it was just like a whole nother dimension where it was like, I already know I'm going to win. I just tell them that, like, not even trying to intimidate them. I would tell them just like my little Taurus, sarcastic ass, but dead ass serious. I was like, I already know I'm gonna win, so I'm not tripping about the fight. It's just that I don't fight at school. And for one, I'm more scared of my mom than I am of you. So if I fight at school, what my mom's gonna take away from me, how she's gonna treat me for the rest of the remainder of the week or for the next 2 weeks, is not only gonna fuck up what I got going on at home, but it's gonna make me unhappy at school because I don't have my cell phone. You know what I'm saying? She's systematic. You know what I'm saying? I got shit going out. I got a rhythm to me, baby. So that's how I would come at people. I would never come at them like, bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass. I know, I've been buffering this whole time, Lord have mercy. So, yeah, I would just simply tell them. I would never, like, come at them like a gangster, like, I'll beat your ass, I'm gonna run up on you, I'm not scared of you. Like, I didn't do all that talking. I literally set in my body and was like, I already know, like, I'm gonna win the fight. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just that's that no fear. Like, I just, that outer body energy. It's just, I was in a whole nother world. So if you're messing with me, that means I have full throttle permission to tear that ass up. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, that's just fun, cool facts. There is a little bit of stress and worry here, though, from a lot of my divine people. But I believe you're going to come out of this. You're going to have some sort of awakening. I feel like your person may be very stressed out because at this time they may be a little ashamed of how they've made poor decisions to where people have not treated you miskind because of their poor decisions or because maybe even things that they thought I think there was a group of people that may have thought of you um, in a certain essence or a certain light to where it persuaded your person at some time that maybe that's who you are. So their judgment of you was other people's judgment, but they didn't know that they truly wasn't true to themselves, and they didn't know that they didn't love themselves enough to see how pure you were because they're pure people who people have made rotten. You get what I'm saying? So your partner is a little ashamed of that. um, they're trying to figure out where they fell off to become so rotten and talking about people when in the beginning they may have been like the most sweetest, cool, calm, collected, sweethearted people, and then they became cold-hearted. So things happen. Okay, trauma happens, trauma resurfaces if you allow it to, and that's what I see your partner has went through. That's what I'm saying. So partners people that you're in love with, let people get in their ears, basically. Messy females, messy parents, messy people. Okay, jealous people. People that lack thereof knowledge. Okay, period. Um, but the next proper steps that you and your person is going to take is communicating a lot better. But in order to get this communicated, excuse me, in order to get to this communication period in the relationship, it's going to require you to show the real you. And I know, baby, we don't offend the people that are around you. It's going to offend your angel guys because they're going to feel like, dang. No, I'm just kidding. I'm taking it too deep. It ain't going to offend your angel guys. Your angel guys are going to applaud, people like the people that's supposed to go towards the people that they're in a relationship with communication. So if you honestly know that that's you, who you have been hiding who you are as far as communicating the truth, it's time for you to speak up on it whenever you're ready, though. It won't be something that you have to rush because this person has to be willing to receive you, correct? And when they're not ready to receive you, you don't shun yourself and put yourself back. You make sure that you still be steadfast and firm on what you're saying and how you perceive it and what you believe it to be. Because I'm going to definitely back you up and tell you this person has allowed a group of people or a group of friends or a group of relatives to dissect and deplete who you are in their eyes, or what type of person you are in their eyes, what type of person this person should be dating, what type of person this person should be with. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time for you to communicate to this person, get them back on track on why you are who you are, why you are the divine person in this person's life, how a relationship goes. Okay. Me personally, my opinion is I want a masculine that has knowledge, that is aware, that is self-aware of love. That's my feminine side of me. And my feminine side of me will love a man that's intellectual, and intelligent for sure, but definitely intellectual. I want to communicate with my person. Tell me when I'm doing something wrong. Sit me down. Be precious with me. Be kind with me. Motivate me. Build me up. Never be jealous. Always be kind. Like I said, um, always allow me to go through my differentiations of womanhood. Okay, whether I want to be someone extremely exotic, whether I want to be someone extremely unique, whether I want to be someone who's plain Jane, mediocre, whatever it is that I want to bring out of myself as I'm finding myself with my divine partner, allow me to be that. Okay, and if anyone else has anything to say and tries to deplete and dissect and get my divine purpose, my divine person to see how they see that who they should be with, or they should handle someone like me or whatever. I want them people to stick up for me behind closed doors and in my face. You get what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with a divine person and you're a male or you're female, and your divine person has not been defending you spiritually or even in the physical realm with communication, then it is time for you to sit your person down and figure out how you guys are going to cure this problem. Because that's, now that I'm getting to the root of the relationship, that's what you've been going through. Okay. And that's the honest portion of how I'm viewing what's been happening for you. So communication is going to be a lot better. Yeah, I don't know. Some things you can't fix and some things you can. Because what I was seeing was it's a little complicated. It's almost like my divine feminines are happening to be the divine masculines, and my divine masculines are happening to be the divine feminines at this time. And what I mean by that is like you guys are switching roles. So it's like divine feminine, you guys are in your masculine energy, getting the divine masculine to attend to you, to be attentive to you. And then divine masculines, you guys are getting the divine feminines to understand how to be attentive to you too. So it's just, you know, take that how that resonates. Yeah. Well, all right, you guys. You guys know where I'm at if you guys need me. Otherwise, I would probably bring in you another bonus reading surrounding this same energy because I want to take a peek at your partner at this time and see what that's about. Okay. Love you all. Namaste.